Hi, this is Matt from Sensu Brush and got my Sensu Solo here, and I wanted to give you a quick look at FreshPaint, which is an awesome Windows 8 painting and drawing application that you can download for free, which is pretty exciting. It has a beautiful user interface, and you've got your tools across the top here. I'm just going to walk you through them quickly. You've got an eraser, a blend tool. You can change the size of those up here. There's a little dash circle that indicates how big that's going to be. Over here is your main tools are watercolor brushes, and you see you've got 5 different ones. The oil brushes, which are awesome. You got 5 of those. Pencils, again, you got 5 of them. And these, we'll go back and look at these quickly, all of these quickly, and you've got oil pastels as well. To the right of those, whenever you select one of those, you're going to bring up a color palette. So the pencil and the pastel has this color palette, and both the brushes get a mixing palette. This palette is really nifty, by the way. So let's just quickly show you what these tools look and feel like. So the watercolor brush, we'll just grab one of these. You know, it actually feels kind of airbrushy. The oil brush is fantastic. I'm just going to show you how each of these brushes acts a little bit differently. You can make all these larger. This is a bright, which acts a little bit differently. So they're really mimicking artist brushes here. And the filbert. So you can, you definitely get different textures here. And then a fan. Super nice. Pencils. Oh, I'm going to jump over here, and you can, when you switch this menu over, you can also clear the canvas. Oops. The pencils are different softnesses. So you go from the hardest ones on the left, and they keep getting softer as you move across to the right. And so this is probably the equivalent of a 6B or something like that. And then the oil pastels. Oh, let me just clear that canvas again. These are really nice. And I can't tell what's different about these. They, you know, aside from you've got a round tip, the ones on the left have a round tip, and the ones on the right have a square tip. Other than that, I can't tell what's different about them. But this is actually a lot of fun to use. And you know, I didn't show you all the watercolor brushes, did I? Let's clear those away. And see, that's got a little bit different effect there. And this is more airbrushy, the fan. And then you got a wide wash. Ooh, sorry. Let's clear that away, and I'm just gonna quickly show you some of the palette and painting around. So the oil brushes they're awesome. In case I didn't say that before, I love using these. You get when you start mixing in some colors. Let's just we'll change this brush over here to that. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see this. It's really viscous, so it feels very much like real paints. It's quite awesome. Oh, I forgot to show you down here. So you got an undo button, and you've got to shrink the screen, undo, redo, and then this is your color picker. You can drag this around, select a color, and now I'll have that color. So as soon as you target in, it grabs that color and applies it to whatever tool you're using at that time. And oh, and then this is the fan. Sorry, I forgot to show this as well. So just like when you're using real oils, you can add too many to them and it gets kind of messy. So there are points where you decide, okay, this is right where I want it. I want to dry it. Well, in this case, you can virtually dry it by tapping the fan. And now this surface is all dry and can take more different media on top of it. So for example, if I hadn't dried it, this watercolor would not work over the top of it. It would be blocked. So it's pretty handy. Just going to clear that away and go back and do these oil pastels quickly. This is I just love these things. I like doing real sketchy stuff, so I don't know, that's almost something. That's, yeah, it's some sort of a person. Whoops. We're going to pop back here and just look at this mixing palette for a minute. So you've got, say we've we'll just choose this filbert over here. And we can mix colors. So we've got orange. We're going to add it into this palette right here. But maybe, well, actually we'll take white. We're going to lighten it up a little bit. Now, a cool thing is happening. So I'm pulling this white in and I'm mixing it. And you can see, this is the color picker icon here. And then also you can see what your brush is going to look like here. So lots of times with real brushes, you might load your one side of the tip of your brush with one color and turn it over and then tap it and grab another color, and then as you paint, those are mixing. Well, they've got that going on right here in FreshPaint, and it is awesome. Let's I'm going to switch up over to here. I mean, that's just, that is so cool. Okay, so it doesn't look that great, but the effect is great. I mean, my painting doesn't look that great. So you can clear that away, and we'll do that again. We'll just, oh, actually, let's add a little bit more in. So look at that, and we actually got 3 colors loaded in on that. Getting a little excessive. And then it's remembering what one we had before. I'm just going to clear that off. You can see them, they're popping, those mixes that I've done are appearing here in the palette. Little FYI there. Oh, let me show you the blending tool. Sorry, I get kind of lost in this stuff. So you can erase, you know what erasing is going to do, so I'm not even going to show you that. But so you can blend. It's very nice. It's sort of like using a palette knife. I mean, you don't get any variance off of that, but as far as types of marks it makes, but it's very satisfying here. So this app is a blast to use with our Sensu brush. Obviously, it works with any stylus. But if you need a brush. So, fun. So there you go, and then you can just save it off and send it to your friends. But it's got a beautiful interface. It's FreshPaint. It's available for your Windows 8 devices. It's free. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but it's free and it's wonderful. Thanks for taking a look. This is Matt from Sensu Brush using our Sensu Solo here. Happens to be a purple one. And hope you all have a good day. Bye.